Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Give it what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting with all forgotten souls, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your balls. I got squat, I fold, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she holding shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' up. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up.
What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with a stream for you all. Hope everyone's doing well. In today's stream, we'll be talking about UCL Fantasy UEFA Champions League, and but yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I got on in the last leg, and showing you how I'm setting up going into the second leg of the quarterfinals, and also do some predictions too. And if you want to throw any Q&A, any questions and chat as we go along, probably do a 10-minute video roundabout. But yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. Sit back, relax, and let's get to it. As you can see, this is how I got on in the first leg, and have a little scroll down so you can see my bench as well. Have a little scroll down. As you can see, the bench did terrible. Nothing to look at there. There was a place that started, benched them then. But I had the captaincy on Haaland for the first night. Didn't do as good, so then I captained Mbappe. So Mbappe did better than Haaland, so chuffed about that. Got Gundogan, Kovac in there as well. Salah scored a goal against Real Madrid. Really over the moon about that. We'll talk about my team against Real Madrid. Is there a comeback on the cards? Not too sure about that, but we'll be talking about that later in the stream. Dahoud's in there. I just put him in there for the lols, basically. He's not really someone who gets a lot of points, but I think you know, I just put him there, and I had about 5 free transfers going to this round, so I had to use them wisely. There wasn't any players around Dahoud's price bracket that I was tempted to bring in, but Coman's in there. Probably expected better, but with no Lua in there as well, Lewandowski. Probably harder for Bayern Munich, and they lost, was it 3-2 or something to PSG. Azpilicueta in there, and Mendy, the two Chelsea, you know, and goalkeeper, the defensive assets there, doing well, getting the clean sheet against Porto, so over the moon with that. Kimmich in there as well. I'm not too sure, did he get an assist in that game, or did he just do well some passes? But Koundé was in there as well still, because I'm not taking a hit. I wasn't tempted or eager to take a hit to take him out. And there wasn't really anyone like with Dahoud in the roundabout same price bracket, because he's quite cheap, isn't he, Koundé? But that's how I got on. Let me know how you guys got on as well if anyone's watching. So 66 points. Chuffed with that score. I believe that's a decent score in UEFA Champions League Fantasy. I think it's decent. So we're going to move on now to the second leg now. The second leg of the UEFA Champions League. Kobe is there saying, hey Penguin, got 76 points. Dude, that's amazing. And who did you captain? Who were your captains? Did you change your captain for the first and second night? Do let me know. So this is how I'm setting up for the second leg of it. So the players I brought in, we have 3 free transfers. Bit of a tongue twister there. Going into this second leg. So I've used them, and I brought in Neymar, Jota, and I'll explain why I've done this. Neymar, Jota, and Reece James in for God knows who, I can't remember now. But yeah, that's who I brought them in for. And I was tempted to bring in Junior, the young lad who absolutely destroyed us in the first leg. But being a Liverpool fan, I don't think we'll turn it around. I think it's going to be really extremely hard, especially no fans there, but there's no excuses, fans or no fans. I just want to have fun with it, and I think if it's a waste, it's a waste, but I think Jota will still start, and maybe see Jota, Mane and Salah in that front three, and really go at Real Madrid. I'm bold, going for double Liverpool attack against Real Madrid. I was tempted to go for Junior, But as a Liverpool fan, I just thought to myself, maybe, just maybe, that's me hoping we could possibly turn this around. I think we can get there in away goals, maybe a 2-0 win, and we get through in away goals if that's how it works. But I think Madrid will probably score, and then that's it. But I'm taking my chances. I think we'll go all out at Real Madrid. But I think our main priority this season is finishing in the top 4. That's what I was saying to the lads in the last stream, with Boona, Lama, Focal, Capkin, Benji, everybody, Davey. That's our main focus. So I'm just going to go for it. I think it could be a classic game. It could be still a tight game, but I'm going to go for it. Defensive-wise, as required to Reece James. I'm not too sure if somebody wants to correct me if Reece James, I don't know how many minutes he played against Palace, but I think he's still a good one to go for. He's a good attacking threat, and they got a 2-0 win. I could be laughing if they get another clean sheet against Porto. I think Porto really go at them. I think they will, but I'm tempted. I'm betting on going for another clean sheet there. Bench-wise, nothing interesting like it was in the last round. Just one active player on the bench going into this round like last time. Dahoud, nothing special. Can Dortmund turn things around against Man City? It's going to be tough. But it's only 2-1. Yeah, only 2-1 to City. Dortmund aren't having a good season if you look at the Bundesliga table. They're like 5th, I think they are. They're looking shaky. They really are. They're a bit like Liverpool, looking shaky. I think it's clubs like that depend on their fans. Not just saying you never walk alone, but we depend on our fans a lot. But we can't be thinking that. We have to play as a team. We've got class players. Both teams, squads, clubs have got class players playing for them, and hopefully, I think Dortmund have got more of a chance to turn things around in their leg than we have, obviously. But we've got to see how things go. So that's how I'm lined up going into it. Guys, any new people tune in, let me know how many points you got in the last week. And going into this one as well, how many points, captains-wise, who are you going for going into this second leg? Do let me know. But yeah, so that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. Everyone's here. Dylan's here. Jack, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, mate. James would definitely start from Chelsea from Dylan. Are you not transferring out Koundé? I'm just leaving it for now. I've done my free transfers, mate. Dylan saying, playing my Limitless this week. It's like a free hit. Anyone want to know what Limitless is? Limitless is, it's like a free hit. I only started in this round of 16, so have all my chips. Dude, so lucky. But yeah, use it wisely. I think this is a perfect round for it. Same as you, Captain Haaland, then change to Mbappe. Smart move, isn't it? Dylan saying 72 points. But yeah, that's what I'm lining up as. I'm going to this round. Now we have a little shimmy. We're going to look at predictions now, and feel free to join in if you want. Join in the fun. Chelsea versus Porto, 2-0, isn't it, to Chelsea in the first leg. I think it's going to be tough. I've got a feeling Porto are going to score. I'm going to go for a draw. Don't ask why, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be tight, but I still think Chelsea will, will get to the semis. But I'm going to say 1-1. Porto do make it tough. They do make it tough, but Chelsea relatively solid at the back. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I know I've got my triple in there, my triple Chelsea defence. I'm hoping for a clean sheet, but I've just got a feeling with Porto, they'll probably just miss out going to semis, but I think they'll probably get that goal, and they don't like getting penalties. PSG versus Bayern Munich. I'm probably going to go for still no Lewandowski. I think this could be quite tight, but I'm going to go for a 2-1. I was going to say 1-0 PSG, but I'm going to say, I think Mbappe and co are really going to go at Bayern Munich. I really do think so. So I'm going to say 2-1 to PSG, but I wouldn't rule out someone like Moting from Bayern Munich, as I pronounce his name, scoring for Bayern Munich, like he did. I think he did against PSG in the last leg. Dortmund versus Manchester City. Now, this is going to be an interesting affair. It's very tight. Could all change. It's going to be tough. It really is. As much as I love Dortmund to get past this, I think it's going to be a draw. I don't know. It's just, you've got one team in form. Well, no, I've just not got to be biased, because I just don't like Man City's, I hope Dortmund win. I hope Dortmund and they qualify as well, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. and I think City will probably get to the semis. That's what I think. And I hope that's not the case. But I'm going to go for a tight 1-1 draw, but City still to edge it through their, aggregate. But come on, Dortmund, please turn things around. Next one, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. This is going to be interesting. Real Madrid, we were lazy. Real Madrid absolutely just destroyed us. Cruz looked amazing, did a lovely assist. Junior was just a fantastic player, big fan of him. The future's bright for him. Can we turn things around? It's going to be tough. I'm kind of looking at here. I'm hoping Liverpool do win, but I've got to not be biased. I'm going to say, I think this is the end of the road. I'm going to say 1-1. So that's like 4-2 on aggregate, isn't it? 4-2 to Real Madrid. But I think this is the end of the road. If we can turn things around, we did against Dortmund and Barcelona, but, I can't see it. Real Madrid just looks so good. They won in the El Clasico the other day. So I'm going to go for 1-1 draw, and I think it's going to be Real Madrid in the semis, and we just concentrate getting to the top 4 end of this season. So that's my predictions, guys. I'm going to use my little joke card. Should we use the joke on the PSG? Seems a more realistic outcome. But yeah, that's what I'm going for in predictions, guys. What's everyone saying? All good, pal. Hopefully you're staying safe. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Jack. Hope you're doing well, mate. Stay safe, mate. Chelsea 2, Porto 0. Havertz breaks. Havertz looking good, bro. Havertz looking good. Jack's saying Chelsea 1, Porto 0. I think it's in the stars, Chelsea to get the win still, but I expect Chelsea to win, but I think Porto will just probably be that cheeky getting that goal, something like that. But I still think Chelsea will probably get to the semis. 2-0 Chelsea. Dortmund 5-0 against City. Mate, I hope that happens. I absolutely hope that happens. That would be amazing. I'll be jumping up in glee. I would be. Should I keep Koeman or transfer him out and get Vinicius Jr.? I'd say get rid of Koeman if you can and get in Junior. I think he's just going to probably go at us again. So I'd probably take the chance, mate. I know I've still got him, but I wanted to get those other players out. So I say bring in Junior. What's Dylan saying? Do you have time to rate my Limitless team on Twitter, mate? Yeah, send it to me now. And I'll more than happy rate it for you. Do let me know when you sent it, and I'll if you want to send me your Champions League team, let's have a look at your teams. Do give me a follow on Twitter as well, FPL Penguin, FPL_Penguin with a number 1 at the end. Oh yeah, and do send it to me, mate. And do check out the last stream, guys. Do check out the last stream I did. Capcan Gaming, great to have him on. Also Focal in there as well. Do check him out. Subscribe to my FPL Folk on YouTube. That FPL Lounge with the Crazy Llama and the Mr. Boona who likes to inject people. But yeah, JBT as well, Benji, Davey, Dre making a 1-minute appearance. Do check him out. Do check out that stream. Last stream is really class. It's funny, and really do like it, mate. Have you sent it? I think he sent it. He has sent it. Let's have a look at your team, mate. If you enjoy the stream, guys, please hit that like button down below. It really does help out the channel on the stream. And I hope you enjoy these. They're very popular, one of these Champions League streams. So as we can see, this is Dylan's team. You got Mbappe captain. I think it's a lovely captain to go for. Neymar, beautiful, fantastic. Benzema. You're just 50-50 about Benzema, but if you think he really can go at us... but you've got a lovely bench. I mean, look at that bench. Courtois, Trent, Cancelo, Junior. I'd probably start Junior over Benzema, mate, if I had to say. But it's a lovely team overall. You got Mahrez, Salah, KDB. You've really gone for it, mate. You really have gone for it. No holding back with these big players. You're going all out, and that's what it's all about with free hit. But I'd start Junior over Benzema if you can. But I don't know if you need to set your team out on for the first night and then probably the second night. Do be wary of that. Because that's how it works for the first and second night. But I'd start that Junior definitely. Liverpool playing the second night, I believe. The second night? Because PSG the first night. But yeah, it's a nice teammate. But I'm not so sure about Benzema. Benzema might do something and just absolutely score against us. But it's a nice team. Any questions about Dylan? Do you want to ask me? Or any questions at all, anybody? Please do let me know. Please share this stream with your friends on Twitter and Facebook. Would mean the absolute world. It would. But yeah, I don't think we see something like that again. 2 years ago, near enough. Love to see that. Love to see that. But I don't think it's going to happen. If there's a miracle, there's a miracle. But I think it's going to be a very, very tough game. But yeah, if you got any more questions, do let me know, and we'll wrap things up from there. So this is Dylan's team. Nice free hit team, mate. It's a nice free hit team. Just make sure you say that out, for the first night, and then move into the second night, because it's different to FPL. But yeah, this is my team as well. Go back to my team quickly. That's how I'm setting up for the new people watching. More than happy with this team. I think PSG will really got by me again. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker again, just like the first leg. Haaland in there, Kovac in there. Kovac doesn't really do anything, mostly a defensive player, but he just gets those extra points, doesn't he? So I've got 4 Chelsea players. That's going to be interesting against Porto. But yeah, that's what I want to go for. That's what I'm going for, and I really do like it. Benzema or Haaland, Havertz, Mount or Jota. I'd say Haaland over if you bring your team up again, mate. Any new people watching, how you doing? If you play this game, do let me know. Bring your team up again. Haaland over Benzema, I'd say. Dylan, what was the other one you said? Havertz, Mount or Jota. I'd say Havertz still. Definitely. The only change, mate, I'd say is bring in Haaland for Benzema and start Vinicius Jr. That's the only change I'd probably make. Don't get me wrong, Benzema's good. Our defence is, 50-50. But I think Haaland's Haaland, isn't it? That game is still, there's something to play for still for Dortmund. I think ours is near enough dead and buried, our leg, our tie. But I think, Dortmund could really go at this. They're not in the greatest of form, but I'd still start Haaland over Benzema, mate, or bring him in. That's what I would say. What's Kobe saying? Thoughts on my team? Mendy, Rudiger, Chilwell, Azpilicueta, Mount, going all Chelsea, just like myself. Vinicius, Gundogan, Jota, Haaland, and Mbappe captain. With Neymar there as well. Bench the Dortmund keeper, Mendy, Foden, and Stones. I like it. Are City playing? Yeah, well, you don't really need to start someone like Stones, do you? But make sure... Who's your goalkeeper again? Oh, you got Hiltz. Yeah, that's him. From Dortmund. I like it. I think it's a nice team. You're going all out with Chelsea, just like myself. You got Junior, Gundogan, Jota. Could be a crucial one against Real Madrid. And you got the big players up front, Haaland, Mbappe, and Neymar. I think, mate, just go for it. I think that's a lovely team. Really do. Off topic, but glad I got a captaincy return from Chris Wood. Oh, you got an assist, didn't he? Did he get an assist? I know of that guy. Keeps screwing his name up, Vidra. Burner keeps laughing at me. Did I pronounce it right or not, or is it pronounced differently? Vidra. He scored today, so Boona had him in. So, big up Boona. Dylan's saying Kobe, but had a terrible week. I'll tell you something, my week, you want to know how I got on? I did shit. I've got about 40 points. Should we have a little gander? Let's have a look. Let's because a few of us have done bad. A few of us done bad, but I'll be able to log in. Have a log in. I think I should be able to log in. Let you know how many points I got. 32 points. Well, -4. But I got more than that actually, because I got these players coming on for Diaz, KDB, and Antonio. So I've got about an extra 9 points there. Nothing to whoop about. But yeah, dismal week, nothing interesting. But yeah, that's how I got on. Probably going to finish things up there. But thanks guys for tuning in, and please do hit that like button down below, and please do subscribe. And I shall be back next day or two with another stream. Probably talk about how I got on in this game week. And but yeah, take care guys. Stay cool. Drink the bubbly. Bye bye.
Taking that crown from you. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never give it up, I ain't never give it up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never give it up. Taking that crown from you.